much. Seana, we got to get to our final takes here on the day. After we just listened to everything that they had to say on the call, I mean, my final take still is so much focus around the not just confidence in steering this business right now through what an economic downturn may look like, and what we had heard from the executive team. We were showing a quote earlier, just talking about how they would remain resilient, and it is on the back of just improving the value, like lowering the price, going to drive more sales that way, and that being the intention. But then additionally here, you just think about in this economic downturn, them even acknowledging that, yeah, this one's different. I think that was some transparency and them understanding that they might have to do a little bit more than they did during the pandemic and early days when they saw people flock to buy $400 worth of groceries and just load up on that, or get all of the toilet paper or paper towels that they could. But they're saying that they're fortunate that they've got various types of businesses within their business. We'll see if that holds true.
Yeah, it certainly gives them a little bit of a hedge or a little bit more wiggle room, especially during the in the midst of the spending pattern that we are currently seeing there. My big takeaway, and I think where I'll leave it, is that yes, Costco is positioned well. I think especially when you compare Costco to some of its peers out there, their ability, they're able to navigate some of these pricing wars a little bit better than others out there. I think a lot of people on the street, a lot of the analysts tend to agree with that, just in terms of what Costco is able to do, some of the hits that they're able to take on certain products, on certain items. You can't necessarily say that for many of the other larger retailers out there. What also stuck out to me was the supply chain improvements. They said that they're seeing that across the board. We know that is so critical when it comes to inventory levels. That is a number that the street has been extremely focused on over the last couple of quarters. So supply chain improvements, they're seeing it across the board. They're in good shape right now with inventory levels, which sets them up to probably be able to get past the rocky couple of months that we'll likely see, possibly unscathed. I don't know.
All right. Well, you see plenty of inventory behind me here in this Costco store. I'm just kidding, folks. Wink, wink. At the end of the day, you've been watching After the Call on Yahoo Finance Live. We've been bringing you all of the coverage of Costco as they just wrapped up their earnings call. From Brad Smith, Seana Smith, as well as Ali Canal and the rest of the crew. Thanks for tuning in. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow morning, bright and early.